How we doing today?
Pretty good. How you doing, Pete?
Pretty good. You ready for some Sunday action or what?
Sunday action?
Yeah.
How about that? I'm ready for some Sunday days off.
Sunday days off. Now, Jack is a Sunday editor, and a very long-term project that I worked on was the new primates, the monkeys at the Buttonwood Park Zoo.
Yes.
And it was one of those stories that you really don't know where it was going to go. We picked up the monkey at the airport.
A couple of false starts.
A couple is an understatement. But you just don't know where it's going to happen. So ultimately, Jack is responsible for getting the stuff looking good. So thanks, Jack.
Yeah, we had a great time with this one.
Yeah,
some great photos.
Thank you, Jack. Let's hope it looks great on Sunday. So yeah, that's one of the stories that goes on, and you just don't know initially what it is. I mean, you request the whole concept was I wanted to follow a golden-headed lion tamarin from its arrival from a zoo in Florida to its eventual new home at the Buttonwood Park Zoo. And it just took a while because they're creating new habitats and new everything, so it was pretty cool. But that only comes with growing relationships, and in this case, like Keith Lovett, who's the director at the Buttonwood Park Zoo, he's really opening the idea of letting the journalists just document the whole process. I'm always interested in what happens before it officially opens in this case. But it's time to review the weekend photos, so check out what some of my favorite photos of the week ending on July 28th. And it's funny because like I've said this story countless times, I drive around a lot, and I never have an agenda. Like, I know that's kind of weird, but like even when I do talks, like I have a big talk coming up at the Whaling Museum on August 10th, and I really hope that some of you guys can be out there to check it out. I have nothing prepared for that talk either, just like all the other talks I've done before. But why? Why is that? Because photojournalism is a spontaneous activity. It just happens. And if you need notes to be reminding you of what you need to tell the audience or what you need to talk about, then you can't possibly be a good photojournalist, because a photojournalist needs to react to what he sees or she sees. And in this case, I was driving. This is Mattapoisett, and I see this thing moving behind the seahorse. Now, the seahorse is very iconic in Mattapoisett. There's a huge statue of a seahorse there. I was across the street, took a photo. He had no idea. Went over, asked his name. The next day, he's on the front page. Same kind of thing with this. Walking around in downtown New Bedford, and I see a bunch of kids. They're riding their bikes, and then they're stopped at Custom House Square. I went over, and in this case, I photographed it with my Fujifilm X Pro 1, so it's not a typical DSLR. Really small camera. Just took shots. Again, they had no idea what I was doing. It just looked cool, whatever. I wonder what he said the next day. And then this brings us to our monkeys. This is that first moment where the two zookeepers are introducing our two little golden-headed lion tamarins to their new home at the Buttonwood Park Zoo's rainforests, rivers, and reefs. Yes, I got that. So this particular exhibit opens on Sunday, so I hope you guys get a chance to check it out. And the story also runs on Sunday. And again, it's a behind-the-scenes look at what it took the zoo to get these guys a new home, right? Completely redesigned, redone, everything. And again, this morning, I'm driving in the south end of New Bedford, and I see a woman start making her way with a bucket in hand and a clipboard just as the C Street high-speed ferry was going by. And what it turns out she's from the Buzzards Bay Coalition, and 3 times a week she tests the water. But you see, the reason the photograph works is because of the symmetry in the photograph. Even the symmetry between the high-speed ferry and the windmill, it all works. And the way she's walking, and you can see how heavy that bucket is just from the way she's moving. But you see, everything is lined up. If you look closely, the space between the two piles there is the same as that, because I'm perfectly centered on that. And that only happens just spontaneous, and you just have to be aware of that stuff. So, that's the way it goes. See you next week.